get in this. Oh, let me stretch out my back for this one. Oh, the sun's shining. Oh, I feel so good. Oh my God, I feel so good. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Singh, and I'm blessed to be alive. Today we are talking about intensity and passion. Every day I talk about our mental stability, our financial stability, our health, our wealth, and all these things that make our lives better to live. And this is no different. Today I want to talk about something awesome. I want to talk about passion. I want to talk about the passion to live your life to the fullest. I want to talk about the passion to lift yourself up from your humdrum life and from all the things that have been trying to distract you, including the planes trying to land in on the show. That's how much intensity I have for my life. It's like the sun shining through. It's just intense. And anybody that's ever been in the hot heat, what's the word that we use? Intense. And when we talk about passion, like making love, we talk about intensity, and that intensity and rising it up to the occasion so that way we have the confidence to do the things that we want to do, to chase the people that we want to chase and make love to go after the businesses and opportunity that come our way, and also to take our funk out of our lives and make that frown turn upside down and make ourselves smile. And that's something that comes from passion. And when I talk to people about passion lately, they're like, "You're too intense." And I'm like, "You're too slow." And they're like, "What? How did you dare you tell me that? That hurts my feelings." And then I'm like, "You're too sensitive." And they're like, "Mark, you're too intense." And I'm like, "You're not passionate enough." And then they're like, "What happened to me?" And I'm like, "I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened to you where people taught you not to love your life or not to love yourself or not to give yourself a chance. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened when someone made the decision to finally tell you that you weren't worthy enough, or maybe they told you that, or maybe you started to believing it. And I don't know who told you that it's okay to just go through life and not live it fully, but that all that shit needs to change. Somebody lied to you, as we used to say in the South. That the devil is a lie. And in the lie, it's where we started. I remember maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe I should put that up there, where we talked about the little white lies that we start to believe. Like my friend was like, "I can't travel to that country because I don't speak English, or I don't speak their language." And all they needed was English. They don't need you to teach them how to speak the language that their mom and dad already taught them naturally. They need you to teach them the second language, and therefore you can be a part of their family and an education process and teach them something that they don't already know. And as we used to say in the South, it was like, tell me something I don't already know. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, is this is a life that we keep living and we keep forgetting to live it, to have passion what we do, to have some kind of gusto in what we're doing. If it's like cocaine, all of a sudden everybody's sparked up, we're gonna have a blast, we're gonna do everything we planned on doing and just do everything we wish to do in our lives, and it's like, hell yeah, gung-ho. And then we talk about keeping that same energy, where it's like you don't want that kind of energy to fade. You don't want people to forget why they're alive, or have a purpose for being alive. And I'm so stone cold on my stuff. You can ask my mom, she's like, "Man, you're too hard on yourself." But I have a dream. I have a dream of a social media empire that marketing, the reason I'm born, reaches people, and it's all humming and drumming, and I got residual income so I can keep traveling and go see some of the stuff. I got some of my footage from my GoPro, and I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool, man. I forgot how sick travel is, to walk into a museum, and it's not a regular museum, it's an old fort, and they converted the fort to an art museum. And I'm going to release some of this footage. I probably should point here when I release that footage, but that kind of stuff gets me going. You know what I mean? Like the colors, the sounds, and I'm like, that's what makes it all worth it. That what makes it all worth it when I'm getting up early. It makes it all worth it when I'm walking down to the convention center. It makes it all worth it when I'm walking out in the heat. It makes it all worth it when I'm walking, multiple miles on my feet. It makes it all worth it, because that's what passion drives me. I don't count the hours. I don't count, oh, I'm going to be off anytime soon. There is no off from passion. It's always going. I don't have an off button. It's everything that I wanted. Can anybody ever say that? Has anybody ever really sat down and said that? Like, yo, this is what I really, really, really want. And that's what I did 10 years ago. I said, yo, I really want this. This includes my friends. This includes my passions. This is my brain on overdrive when I really want to keep coming up with shirt ideas late in the morning, or late at night, or early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, going, here's another shirt idea. oh, we got to do that. Let's build this empire. Let's keep building, 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 building. And in my world, it makes me happy. And that's what really happens. It's like it's hard to find happy on the shelf, man. They ain't selling love on the shelf, and they definitely ain't selling my passion on the shelf. So you can duplicate me, how they say, wave me, trade me, whatever you want to do. Willie steaming beaming, I'ma still be me, still scoring touchdowns, still running past haters, still going down the sidelines while you're just watching. And I ask you, why are you just watching? Why are you just watching my passion? I don't want people to watch me. I want them to live their life. And they're like, what? Yeah, I'm one of the few YouTubers that like, yo, the more you watch me, the more they pay me. I can start dropping products. I don't even wear a shirt for this, yo. I could be dropping a shirt every day, just be like, yo, buy my shirt, yo, go to my website, yo, follow me. I want me to follow me. I want you to follow you and your passions and your addiction to something that was a better habit. I keep saying choose better habits, but everybody's like, what you mean? And I'm like, well, you've given your time and energy to something. You know what I mean? Like sleeping around, you sleeping around on your dreams. And I'm like, oh, I can't believe you just said that. And I'm like, hell yeah, I just said it. I said it to you. It might be too intense for your ears or your little sensitive soul, but it's the truth. And once you get to the truth, you stop fucking around in your life. Once you've been to prison, you stop fucking around in your life. Once you start talking to people real, you stop fucking around in your life and you go, okay, I got to match what I said. Like I said yesterday, I got to match my intensity to my words. I got to back up with action. And a lot of people, they don't want to do action. They just want to live and watching somebody else live their action and live their life fully. And I'm not about that life. I'm about you living your life. I'm about people getting outside of their comfort zone and challenging their thoughts and facing their fears and getting some passion into their lives. Like, when's the last time you went salsa dancing? Or when's the last time you went to a fine dining meal? When's the last time you made love to somebody? When's the last time you traveled? All of these things and more is what I'm talking about, the passion of my life. I like literally just got back from a festival and still buzzing with all the people that I met and how much connection we have and how they have their passions and come out there to be vendors and follow up on their dreams. And we got other people doing other events and how I'm managing other events. Stay tuned for Just Vibe Fest. It's something I'm starting for a lot of people just so we can have a good vibe again right out there in the desert. We had such a good time. You can't replace that kind of intensity. You can't find that kind of passion. You talk about it all the time, but that's what they're looking for. NFL teams, they're looking for passion. They're looking for hustle. Rudy, the movie, they're looking for somebody that gives a fuck. A lot of people are out there like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. The moment you don't care is the moment you have no care. And then you're not maintaining what is our lives. And I'm like, I'm shocked by that. I'm shocked by all the people that just don't care. And I'm like, I give too many fucks. This is my whole life on the line. Like, this is everything I've ever wanted. How about you? How hard would you work for everything you've ever wanted? And do you even know what you want? That's a huge decision. And be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna put all my effort to. I switched off of cars. I switched off of selling suits. I switched off of selling gym memberships. I switched off of selling all of that just so I could do this, just so I could be my own boss. Did I know I was going to make stickers? No. Did I know I was going to end up with print an hour? No. Did I know I was turning into a printer? No. But that's how change is. That's how the evolution begins. And if we allow ourselves to get some kind of evolution, to get some kind of passion, to level the fuck up, then we can see this other side of ourselves. We can see the other side of depression. We can see why we made our decisions and how we end up getting there. I'm just so much happier than I used to be, y'all. I'm gonna share it with this last minute with you, but it evaded me. And that's why I did the show. I'm looking like, man, there's got to be other people that are depressed. I feel like I'm a good looking dude. I'm a smart dude. I mean, I work hard, blah, 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 blah. I still was depressed. I still couldn't cut the forest through trees. We're all human. There's none of us are aliens here, dude. This is a human planet breathing oxygen and needing sunshine and needing that rise inside of ourselves. So when I looked up at the fucking popcorn and it was fucking, I didn't care if the house caught on fire and I'm counting popcorn on the ceiling. I was not motivated, driven, or any of that. I had no passion. And then I remember now, like I have over passion. And people are like, where'd you get it from? I just found my purpose, y'all. And I went after it with my fucking bare hands. So get some instincts, get some intensity, get some passion. Get out there in the world. Like, share, subscribe this, smash that subscribe button, share it with a friend. Give them that foot up the ass that they need. And let's all get in the game. Peace and love. And as always, Chikathon. That means goodbye but not forever, and I'll see you on the other side.